Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Saturday night, which means it's craft beer night, and we're back to the Cannonball Run 2022 tonight. With this one, it is Human Cannonball. And Human Cannonball is a 9.2% West Coast double IPA. And that is all you really need to know. It is the evolution of Cannonball, which weighs in at 7.2% or 7.4%, I forget exactly which. Anyway, and it's a banging IPA in its own right. This just amplifies it a little bit and just turns everything up a few notches. So yeah, this is a rebrew. It's 3 years since I've had the last Cannonball Run and the Human Cannonball. And I thoroughly enjoyed the last one. I did give it 5 out of 5, and I had quite a few of them in 2019. Nowadays, though, post blood clot diagnoses and whatnot, and life or on medication, I can't have anywhere near as many as I had in the previous run. I think I had about 6 or 7 the last time I had the run of each one. I thoroughly enjoyed them all. But now we are on one, just one, maybe 2. I did buy a second box, but anyway. Yeah, it's a West Coast double IPA. It's going to be orangey. It's going to be piney. It's going to be delicious. Let's see if it's as good as the 2019 run. So I've got nothing to compare it to, so I'm going entirely on memory. But we all know what memory's like, and it never fails you. So the pour is the right kind of colour. Not as dark as the Superhuman Cannonball. And from memory, not quite as dark as a regular Cannonball, but it is slightly hazy, almost clear, orangey, golden beer with a nice, creamy head on that. It's a good-looking beer. So yeah, it looks good. Let's have a whiff. Glorious. Orange, sticky orange, little hints of grapefruit. Big, bold, marmalade orange and hops galore is what I'm getting from that. So yeah, little tiny hint of grapefruit, not a lot, but mostly orange. Hints of resin, bucket loads of hops. Smells divine. So, see if it tastes good. Cheers. Oh yes, there it is. First off, it's boozy at 9.2%. I'm hoping for a little bit. It's sticky, it's orangey, it's resinous, it's hoppy, it's slightly spicy, almost herbal coming through. And all that sits on top of a glorious medium heavy body that's got silky smooth carbonation and a beautiful sort of coating mouthfeel. It is great. It ticks all my boxes. The orange is intense. It's bitter. It's hoppy. It's resinous. Everything I love in a West Coast and an IPA. And yeah, just like I say, it's just everything dialed up a little bit more. It's not subtle. If you're looking for subtle, you've come to the wrong place. The Cannonball Run is everything just gone mental, and for me it's a good thing because life's too short to be boring, and if you're just going to do something a little bit different, go over the top, take it beyond the line, run with it, and you get something like this. I can see why some people wouldn't like it. It is in your face, there's no getting away from that, but I like it in your face, and yeah, there we go. So, Human Cannonball, West Coast double IPA from Magic Rock. What do I think of you? Well, we all know. Like I say, the last time I reviewed it, and I will stick a link somewhere up there at some point during the video, I did give it a full 5 out of 5, and it was glorious back then. Now, it is still glorious. Does it compare, though? I can't remember. I'm going to be brutally honest. I said it, my memory wouldn't lie. It does lie. All I remember is it was glorious then and it's glorious now. So we're going to go to the Aid Memoir of Untapped, which my statistics show that I've had 9 of these beers and I gave it a 5 out of 5. 12,500 nearly check-ins, average of 4.09. It's well liked as a beer. There's still some hate for the brewery out there. We won't cover that in this video. We will cover some things though. Namely, the looks, the aroma, the body, the taste, and the finish, and the possibility of bonus points. So yeah, my current scoreboard of joy is void of all scores. Let's give it some. So, appearance. Let's just top off a little into the glass because I wanted to save some for a photo. Look at that. It's a glorious looking beer. It looks like a West Coast IPA. It's the right colour. It's the right clarity. It's got a nice head on it. What more do you want? Bigger glass. Yes, please. And speaking of bigger glasses, Magic Rock, we... excuse me, throwing the chalk away. We want the 500ml cans back, thank you very much. Missed those. So yeah, anyway, off the bat, it's gotten full point for the looks. The aroma, glorious. West Coast double IPAs, you want them to be big, bold, orange, hoppy, sticky, resinous messes. And that's exactly what you've got here. On top of that, you've got the stench of booze. And I say stench, it's a pleasant stench. It's there, it lets you know it's coming. It's wonderful. It really is wonderful. It's an oily hop presence, orange galore. Love it. It's getting a full point. The body is exceptional. Like I say, medium heavy, silky smooth carbonation, coating in the mouth. Beautiful. It does everything that I want a double IPA to do of the West Coast variety. The taste goes without saying. This is delicious. It delivers. It's orangey. It's sticky. It's resinous. It's hoppy. There is a malt backbone behind it, and it's quite pleasant and robust. I haven't mentioned that at all at this point, but it's worth saying that without it, all these hops would count for nothing. You need that malt behind there, and it's balanced with those hops really nicely. And those hops are glorious. So yeah, it's having a full point. And the finish, I want them sticky, long, resinous and hoppy in a West Coast, and it is all four of those and then some. So yeah, it's having a full point on the finish, which means it's got a full 5 out of 5, so it is eligible for the bonus points. But before we go to the actual bonus, we are going to say, would I buy it again? Yes, I would, for the flavour alone. Magic Rock, I told you in the last video, I'm not keen on these smaller cans. They used to be 500ml, and I want them back. These beers only released once in a blue moon, and I want to make them last. So yeah, I want the 500ml cans back, please, because they were excellent value for money, and you got a damn fine beer in a decent quantity. So yes, I would buy it again. Value for money, that's the kicker. Like I say, smaller cans, bigger price, doesn't sit very well. And I understand the world is going a bit crazy at the minute, but the value for money is a bit of a no-no, unfortunately. As for the bonus point was invented for exceptional beers, and it was invented for a non-alcoholic beer, as it happens. And this one is up there in the ABV range, and it's up there in the quality. It's got all the things I look for in a West Coast IPA. It's delicious. Does it get the bonus point? Is it ahead of other 5-point beers? Is it ahead of them in any way, shape or form? Yes, and I'll tell you why. Number one, it's exclusive. You know, you don't get many of these beers a year. It's delicious. And yeah, I can't not give it the bonus point, which means that the Human Cannonball 9.2% West Coast double IPA from Magic Rock has got a full 5 out of 5 with 2 bonus points. Just no value for money. And we'll leave it there. The damn fine beer. So if you've not tried it and Magic Rock have got any left, go and grab some. I can't have them. You might as well. So yeah, fantastic beer. Great brewery. And we'll leave it there. So that has been the beer. I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.